So I've had the Model X for about 2 weeks now, and I've had a ton of questions from you guys about it. And I get it, because it's kind of a weird car. The doors are strange, it looks weird. Nothing about this car is sort of a typical car. It's really a piece of tech that you can drive. So we put out questions on all our social media to see what big questions you guys had about the Model X. I'm doing my best to answer each one of them. This one comes from Snapchat. I'd love to hear a bit more about the sound system and phone connectivity. Can it store a library for offline play? So I ordered the car with upgraded sound, mostly because that's the only way to get satellite radio. It's XM built in. But if you are into music, you do get things like Dolby Surround, you get more granular control over the speakers, and you get a better audio experience. It also comes built in with some streaming options. You've got Slacker and TuneIn. It's got an LTE radio integrated into the car, so just use that to stream, and that's free. You don't pay for any of the data that the car is using, at least for right now. It doesn't have any built-in storage, sort of offload stuff too, but all the streaming options make it really nice. And of course, Bluetooth connectivity. For connecting the phone though, you don't have to have it plugged in order to stream anything from your phone. You do that via Bluetooth. But I do have a quick dock Lightning connection built into the car. I had a choice of either Lightning or micro USB. They didn't have a USB-C option, so I figured things moving away from micro, have a Lightning in there just in case I ever am using an iPhone at the time. So what is the average range of the car? There are a few different options you can get. I got the 75D. The 75 means it's got a 75 kilowatt hour battery. The D means dual motors. There is a 90 kilowatt hour battery pack, and then there's a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, and that's going to give you more range as you move up. The advertised range on the 75 is 237. It jumps up to 257 for the 90 and about 289, 290 for the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. That's if you charge your battery up to 100%. It's not good for the car to generally charge it up to 100%. So when I do an 80% charge, which is usually where I keep it most of the time, I have a range of about 207 miles. I drove up to Los Angeles this past weekend, so I kicked it out to about 90%, and I had a range of 217 miles built into the car. Have you been using Autopilot a lot? If so, has your experience with it been? So I got this car with Autopilot 2.0 hardware. What that is, it's 8 cameras all along the car and enhanced sensoring ability with a huge supercomputer built in. That's the plus side. The downside of that is it doesn't have any Autopilot abilities right now. So it can't even do what Autopilot 1 cars can do. Elon Musk has said that's coming by end of this week, and probably when you're watching this video, I'll already have general Autopilot stuff. But right now, I don't have it. I've got a ton of cameras that will work in the future. But things that I should expect by end of the week, I should expect the enhanced lane keep. So essentially I can drive hands-free and it'll kind of keep me in the lane and follow gradual turns. But ultimately though, this car is equipped for full level 5 autonomy, meaning I get in the car in the morning, I say go to work, and I can go to sleep in the back. Elon Musk and Tesla have said that should be around the end of 2017, but that's barring some gigantic regulatory approval. Also, oddly with the car though, the Autopilot sensors control things like automatic headlights, wipers being able to detect when it's raining and things like that. So I don't even have that stuff working in this car. If you don't know with Tesla, it gets over-the-air updates. When I say it'll get that ability, just like on your phone, I'll get a push notification on my screen saying I have a software update. I push install, and suddenly the car's got new features. And former intern Dan Gillis, you had the wings hit anyone or anything? I have not. The wings have actually been really sensitive and have not hit anything. I have a pretty tight garage, and they open up just far enough for me to get in and out. Never hit anything, and the doors themselves, I can control the front doors from the touchscreen. When I open those up, they have sensors in them as well, and those stop from hitting a car, which is kind of cool. From Instagram, why did you pick the Model X over any other car? What makes it special to you? I was driving a Model S before this, and I really liked the performance of an electric car. I liked the technology that went into it, and I like driving electric overall. So when I got that car, I didn't have kids. I now have 2 kids, which means I'm hauling a lot of people, a lot of stuff and strollers. I drive my son to school. On the weekends, I'm generally driving both kids around. So I wanted a car that could grow with us if we end up having a 3rd kid, that I could be able to have car seats installed. And I didn't have that flexibility necessarily with the Model S. So I figured, let's try the X. I'm a bit nervous about how those doors are gonna hold up. But I will say the doors have been working great, and it's really easy to get kids in and out. And that was another big reason that I wanted to get the X. How does it impact your monthly energy bill? So I've got a second meter installed at my house. I can set the car to charge off hours. So for me, after 9 o'clock, the rates drop down to 11 cents a kilowatt. So I just set it to charge at 9:05. Generally for 1,000 miles of driving, or so, ends up costing me 20, 30 bucks, you know, depending if I charge at public stations or just charge at home. Very minimal impact on my electric bill at home. So how long does it take to charge? Good question. So for my home, I've got a 240 outlet installed. I think I have it set for 30 amps. That charges at 27 miles per hour. So you can do the math right there. Generally, less than 10 hours from an empty car, it'll be fully charged. But I don't generally drive to almost zero. Like a cell phone, I plug in at night, I come out in the morning, I unplug it, and it's fully charged. I can go to Tesla Supercharger though, and I get 80% charge in about 20, 30 minutes. So lots of questions on the Tesla. We covered a huge amount on the doors. So if you have questions about that, watch the video, I'll link it up here and down below. It sort of goes over the doors. If you find out what the delivery experience was like, we did a video kind of documenting that as well. But generally, I've been really happy with the car. I've had no issues, no quality problems. You know, we'll see how those Falcon things hold up over the course of a 3-year lease, but I'm hoping I don't have any problems, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want more Tesla videos too, I'm going to be putting a ton more up on our secondary channel, Inside John's Mind. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos, have notifications turned on so you know when something new is coming. Until next time though, I'm John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. And if you're driving, you want to take your favorite Discovery Channel shows with you, you can at the Discovery Go app. Just download it on your mobile thing of choice. We'll link to it down below.